Hi everyone, how are you today? Hope you're well. I'm just out for an afternoon walk and in one of my all-time favourite spots. This is actually the field opposite, but this, if you just swing round, is one of my favourite gate areas. There's a gate here and it looks over this lovely place. So I'm just over here going for a little walk and just enjoying the weather and the countryside again, and I love feeling the wind in my hair. I know that sounds a bit weird, but sometimes it's just really refreshing. It makes me feel good. The cows in this field, I met the cows a couple of weeks ago. They were very, very noisy and very vocal. I think that's because they'd just been let out in this field and they had all their calves with them, so they were quite protective. But they're way down the field today, they're a lot quieter. So anyway, I thought I would continue. The last few vlogs that I've done, I've talked about self-discipline and discipline, and there's a big fire over here. Look, there's some allotments over here and someone's burning a load of stuff, so it stinks actually. But anyway, I have been talking about discipline and self-discipline, not only exercise but godly discipline. And another verse that comes to mind that actually I've prayed over myself and other people quite a lot is from 2 Timothy 5 verse 7, I think it is. Let me just have a look. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, and it says that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of self-control. And 2 Timothy is in the New Testament part of the Bible, and he's written a couple of books, Timothy has, and the word self-control, in some versions of the Bible it also says that God's not given us he's given us a spirit of discipline. So basically God has given us through Jesus and through his Holy Spirit helping us every day, he's given us a spirit of self-control and discipline. So if you feel like, or you constantly saying, I mean, I've said it myself quite a few times that, I just don't feel disciplined in that area. And I'm not saying that we'll be disciplined in every area of our lives, because we're all on a journey and we're all taking steps forward, and sometimes we take steps back, but then we take steps forward. When we fall over, God picks us back up again and says, come on, let's get walking again, So there's no condemnation there. But if you feel like you have no discipline whatsoever, ask God for help, because God says in the Bible in 2 Timothy that he's given us that spirit. So Holy Spirit, or God's Spirit within us, Jesus, has given us help to be disciplined and to be self-controlled, and to practice that in our everyday lives. And it is, like I say, it's a journey. I think that start small and then God will help you move further. There's always things that we can be more self-disciplined in, and I think for probably a lot of us, but definitely for me, during these months of lockdown since March, we're now in the end of July, then there's been a lot of things that I've not been particularly disciplined in. Some things I've been very disciplined in, but some things have slipped just because I'm so out of routine, I'm so out of my normal routine, should I say. So I decided that I needed to be a bit more disciplined, so I started doing Couch 5K, and I'm taking steps to discipline myself in other ways, and whatever way it might be, I would say just start, just do something. And it doesn't matter if you fall down and I don't know, if you decide, right, okay, well, I'm going to eat less sweet stuff, and then one day you eat something sweet. Well, if you spent several days or several weeks not eating sweet stuff after you decided not to, then celebrate that, and don't regret the fact that you've then broken your discipline. So start where you're at and ask God to help you to do those things. For me, I've started the Couch 5K, but there's other things that in my life, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, that I've decided to discipline myself more in. So I would just encourage you, start small, ask God for help, because he says that he gives us a spirit of self-control and self-discipline. So he's waiting for you to ask him. Just ask him today. Thought I'd leave that with you today, and I hope you have a great week.